All right, so this is the job at hand. We got all these vinyl pieces that we took off the house. They're all warped. Here, I'll show you. They're all warped. There was a fire that got a little out of hand in the backyard, just melted several of these pieces. I've seen this happen a lot of times, most commonly with barbecue grills. Regardless, if you have this kind of situation, this is how to replace vinyl siding on a house. There's not a lot of tools that you need to complete this project. What I have here is a pair of snips to cut my siding panels. You need a hammer to nail in the nails, and then these are the special saws. These are just siding removal tools, but they're also siding replacement tools. You'll see how those come in really handy. And then the nails that we're using, just 2-inch roofing nails is what we're using. So something else I forgot to mention that you'll need, just a speed square or something to help draw a straight line, and a marking tool. The very first thing I'm gonna do is go, once I have the siding removed, go through and just hit all these nails back in. All right, we got all our nails removed. Now it's time to start installing pieces. And what we want to do is, you see how none of the seams line up? They're all staggered. We're gonna have to start from the bottom and go up. We're gonna need to line up our panels with where their old nail holes were. On this row, they were right here. So we're gonna start here, put our first panel in, then the next one we'll cut it so the seam doesn't line up. Then the next one we can cut it again. We want none of the seams to line up on this entire side of the house. Let's get started. Get your 2-inch roofing nails. First panel, we need to get it in the groove of our starting strip. I push it all the way up against our J channel there, and then back it off about 1/4 inch. And then we're lining up good with the old nail holes. Now you want to try to go in the middle, and you don't want it too tight. You want to be able to slide the panels back and forth. You see where the old nail holes were? Try to line up with those. Let's see here. We're going to go right here. Okay. Just remember not to hit those nails in all the way. Leave a little gap. See how we can slide that panel? That's what you want for expansion, contraction. That one was a little deep. We're good. Perfect. You just want to overlay your siding pieces. We have about a 3-inch overlay. So now, remember, for our next row, we need to stagger the pieces so no seams are lining up as we move down. So I'm gonna flip the panel over, and you really don't need to measure for this. Just find you, just cut a little off. That's all you gotta do. I've got my shears. Take your panel, slide it into place. Remember, back it off about a 1/4 inch. Now, our current panels are currently sitting a little below these nail holes. Now, it's not ideal to keep these panels real tight, but you have to line up with these nail holes or you will not line up by the time you get up to this last piece. All right, so the piece that this stuff is so staticky. So the piece we cut off the end of this one, we're gonna go ahead and use here. But you see how the overlay lip is now on this side. We need to cut another overlay lip on this side. So, get your snips in there. There we got our overlay lip. All right. This is the most crucial part where these nails, the old fastening nails, have to line up with your new fastening nails or you will not be able to get this piece snapped into place. And right now, this new piece is looking pretty freaking tight. Take your next long piece, just get it slid into that bottom lip of that siding. Get it pulled up. Okay. This is a Malco Side Swiper II. Get it between that siding lip. If you're replacing panels, this is how to get the old panel into place with the new panel. Get your notched end behind the old siding or original siding. Just glide it down that notch. Boom. That siding is in there.